Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Jen and I are working our way through the MCU. We're at Phase 3. Today we're watching Thor Ragnarok, one of the most beloved Thor movies, one that I personally really enjoy, but I know Jen will make her own opinion. Jen, how do you feel going into Thor Ragnarok?
So I'm really excited about this Thor movie. We've seen 2 previously.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. I know I got a lot of heat for liking
Dark World?
Yeah, which was the second one. But I thought they were great movies. They kept me very entertained, and the character of Thor has really grown on me. In the beginning, I was very iffy about him, but I actually have very much enjoyed his character, but most importantly, Loki. I love his character so much. I just want to see more of him. So I'm hoping that this movie has a lot of Loki in it, but we'll have to see.
We really need to get caught up because the Loki series, as of filming this, the first episode came out yesterday. So we got to get caught up so we can watch that, because I haven't seen it yet. When we watched Thor Dark World, I mentioned briefly about how that was the start of Marvel kind of readjusting Thor's character a little bit based on what the fans were saying. So Thor he's different in this one. I'll just leave it at that. But a lot of fans seem to have liked the change. So I'm curious to see how you'll like the movie and what you think about that too.
Okay, so different from the first 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's anything that I've learned from the MCU is that change is not always a bad thing, which is the complete opposite to what I normally go by as far as rules. I'm very excited to see where they're going with this one. I have heard a lot of good things about it too. So I think it'll be good, but we'll see.
All right, let's jump into it. Thor Ragnarok. Big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Are you struggling to fulfill your creative itch? Inspired but lacking in technical knowledge? Still struggling to draw hands? Curse you hands, why must you be so difficult to get right? Introducing Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. These classes range from things like illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. It's meant for real, working creatives and lifelong learners. Classes include a combination of video lessons and a class project. They are designed to fit your schedule and your skill level, from absolute beginner to pro, to hobbyists, to dabblers, to masters. Perhaps you are wanting to learn more about photography, being a YouTuber, video production, sound production, and more. There are classes for you. I'm currently still working my way through learning Blender. Here's a donut that I made. I'm still trying a few different classes and tutorials on Skillshare, but here's one I'm currently working through. Blender 2.8, your first day. Get the basics right by Film VFX. I need more skills to make more realistic donuts. It's curated specifically for learning, which means that there are no ads. And they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and go wherever your creativity takes you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link below will get a free trial of the premium membership on Skillshare so that you can explore your creativity. Supporting the sponsor helps support the channel, so make sure you go check them out. Sometimes you get like 3 Marvel movies in a year, 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky. You know?
I know what you're thinking. Oh no, Thor's in a cage. How did this happen? It's a long story. Basically, I'm a bit of a hero.
Oof, that's so painful. I remember Thor was missing from Civil War.
Thor.
And then the Hulk.
The Hulk was missing too.
Son of a bitch, you're still alive.
The fall of Asgard. The great prophecy.
Hang on.
Bury my sword deep in Asgard.
Hang on. Give it a second.
Oh, that's a crown. I thought it was a big eyebrow.
It's a crown. You cannot stop Ragnarok. Why fight it?
Is he Ragnarok and he's just referring to himself in the third person?
No, Ragnarok is the Norse belief of the end of the world. Yeah. Sweet shot.
Heimdall?
Heimdall was an idiot. Now, the job ain't easy, but it does have its benefits. Behold, my stuff.
Ooh.
Pulled him out of a place on Midgard called Texas.
Scourge?
It's cool.
sorry. I tried to rule Earth. I'm sorry about that thing with the Tesseract.
No way.
Father?
Oh shit. Son Thor has returned.
What do I find with the 9 realms completely in chaos? While you, Odin, the protector of those 9 realms, are sitting here in your bathrobe eating grapes.
Well, board meetings and security council meetings.
You're really gonna make me do it?
Do what? All right, I yield. Behold! You had one job. Just the one.
Where's father? Did you kill him?
You have what you wanted. I know exactly where he is.
What?
Sorry to hear that Jane dumped you.
I dumped her. It's a mutual dumping.
This isn't me.
Does this connect at all to...
To Doctor Strange?
Ooh.
You can put down the umbrella.
Looks good.
Earth has wizards now.
My name is Dr. Stephen Strange, and I have some questions for you.
Okay, I got it. It was the post-credit scene.
Yep. That's cool.
Why bring him here?
We're looking for my father.
I have to tell you, he was adamant that he not be disturbed. Your father said he had chosen to remain in exile.
Could have sent the electronic letter. It's called an email.
Yeah, do you have a computer?
No, what for?
He's in Norway. Seeing whether this information...
Let me explain something. My hair is not to be meddled with.
He's waiting for you.
All right.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
Second rate.
All right, bye-bye.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I love Anthony Hopkins.
My sons, I've been waiting for you. Took me quite a while to break free from your spell. Frigga would have been proud. Come sit with me, I don't have much time.
I know we failed you, but we can make this right.
I failed you.
Your wife stops Ragnarok. I put an end to Sakaar.
It's already begun. She's coming. I cannot keep her away any longer.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Your sister.
How many freaking kids does he have?
3 now.
I'm prisoner. Locked her away.
Jesus.
Whatever she is, we can stop her together.
This you must face alone. Remember this place. Home.
Where is he going?
He's dying.
He's dying?
What he's saying is that his life is the only thing that's holding Hela back. Morphin' time.
Oh goody, look at them come together. I love it.
Yeah, I know you like that.
So he's gone. It's a shame. I would have liked to have seen that.
You must be Hela.
Just like
Don't look
a
like it.
goth treat.
Perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
You kneel
Beg your pardon.
before your queen.
I don't think so. Not possible.
He's in a little bit of a pickle.
Destroyed the hammer.
Uh-oh.
Bring us back!
Oh.
Oh no. She kind of reminds me of Maleficent.
I can see that.
Who are you? What have you done?
Oof. Oh, Shazam.
I'm just
They must have had to sew her into that suit. What's with the alien garb?
Well, they're aliens.
Are they really?
Yeah, I mean, he's on a different planet.
All right, all right.
It bothers me to no end that he can be taken out with like electricity.
Bothers me that he can be taken out in any way. He's supposed to be a god.
Yeah, that's a good point. If he puts a knife in like an outlet, is that going to do him in?
I am Hela, Odin's firstborn.
Whoever you are, whatever you've done.
Whoever I am, did you listen to a word I said?
Oh, I've missed this.
You evil demoness.
Sakaar lives on the edge of the known and unknown. It is the collection point.
Is that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
But here
Actually reminds me of that scene when they're on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
You are the property of the Grandmaster.
You bring in just the best stuff.
Whenever we get
He also got peed on by Joey and friends.
She is the, and it starts with a B.
Trash.
Were you waiting to just call her that? It doesn't start with a B.
Booze hag.
I need to go closer. I want to get a closer look at this. Can you take us closer? Thank you.
The god of thunder!
Is that like sparkles? You're officially pardoned from life.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
I'm stepping in it.
Loki! Loki! Over here! Over here! You're alive. Oh, yes, of course I'm alive. What are you doing here? I'm stuck in this stupid chair. Where's your chair?
I didn't get a chair.
Get me out of this one.
I've never met this man in my life.
He's my brother.
You want to get back to place, Asgard.
Asgard! Loki!
Over here. A pile of rocks waving at you. Here. Yeah, I'm actually a thing. I'm a being. My name is Korg. I'm kind of like the leader in here. Don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissor joke for you. This is my Meek. He's an insect and has knives for hands. Tried to start a revolution but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up. I'm actually organizing another revolution. I don't know if you'd be interested in
He's the
something
guy
like
that he has to fight.
You'll see.
Yeah, nah, this whole thing is a circle. Not a real circle. More like a freaky circle.
That's the director, too, doing the voice.
Look at these lies. Goblets and garden parties. I was his weapon in the conquest that built Asgard's empire. Caged me, locked me away like an animal.
Odin's treasures.
Fake. Most of the stuff in here is fake. Want to see what true power really looks like?
Mummy vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't think I'd really come and see you, did you? This place is disgusting. Say something.
What would you like me to say?
Piss off, ghost!
I really wish I had my hammer. Special metal from the heart of a dying star. And when I spun it really, really fast, it gave me the ability to fly. It would pull me off the...
Oh my god. The hammer pulled you off?
The ground. It would pull me off the ground.
Sounds like you had a pretty special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one.
That's the one that put me in here.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for those Asgardians, man. They are hard to perish.
My god, you're a Valkyrie. An elite force of the women warriors. It's about time.
I like this like techno music.
My hands aren't as steady as they used to be.
By Odin's beard, you shall not cut my hair.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
What a night. Who's having fun? Lord of Thunder.
Lord of Thunder.
Oh, he actually looks better that way.
Yeah.
Was his like facial hair and eyebrows always that dark?
Check in the first movie, they like dyed his eyebrows in that one.
What can we say about him? Well, he's unique.
Nice!
I have to get off this.
He's a friend from work. Lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh. Loki, look who it is.
Oh no.
Hey, Banner.
I mean, is he able to recognize him?
Yeah, but he's like so celebrated here, you know.
What? Sun's going down.
Oh no.
That's how it feels!
I'm just a huge fan of the sport.
Do they explain how he got there?
Yeah.
I'll get you out.
A lot of fan debate over who's stronger.
kind of feel like Hulk is. Maybe if Thor had his hammer.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh. Ooh. Looks really good.
Jeez.
Another day, another Doug.
Scourge, where's the sword?
Yes! I was hoping he was gonna show up.
Lord of the Rings.
We'll be safe here. How'd you arrive here?
Why has he not gone back to his normal self?
Yes. We're getting us out of here. I hate Hulk. I love Hulk. Banner's friend. I don't even like Banner. I'm into numbers and science and stuff. No, I know. You can see me. I need you to help me. I see you, but you're far away. If the garrison falls, our only escape is Bifrost. You're talking about evacuating Asgard. You're on a planet surrounded by doorways. Go through one. Which one? The big ones. What are you, crazy? Yes. You know what? Earth does hate you.
They make him very childlike.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hulk like fire. Thor like water. Kind of both like fire. But Hulk like real fire. Raging fire. Thor like smoldering fire.
It looks really good though.
Odin is dead.
If Hela's back, then Asgard's already lost. Look, I already faced her once back when I believed in the throne.
I choose to run toward my problems and not away from them. That's what. Because that's what heroes do. Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
Damn you, Stark. Point Break.
Welcome, Point Break.
We don't know where Ultron's headed, but you're going very high, very fast, so...
You all right? The sun's going down. That's it, breathe. Ultron, that was 2 years ago.
What are you saying? I've been Hulk for 2 years?
I'm afraid so. You and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won, easily.
Doesn't sound right. It's at Tony's club.
I know.
Is he here?
No, it's not here, but listen, you stay calm. Sun's getting really low. The sun's going down.
Grandmaster. Hey, don't interrupt me. Why are you handing me the melt stick? He was interrupting. That's not a capital violation.
You're a Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah.
That looks real good.
It's like a painting almost. Hey, look at that.
My people are in great danger. And you and I, we have to fight this really powerful being who also happens to be my sister.
You're not my friend.
No, I don't even like the Hulk. He's all like a smash mess. I'm not gonna have to think about the Hulk ever again, right? All right. You drink too much and it probably was gonna kill you.
I don't plan to stop drinking.
Oh.
But I don't want to forget...
Revenges.
Revenges?
Because I'm getting revenge.
I'm undecided.
Surprise!
Last time I saw you, you were trying to kill everybody. Where are you at these days?
It varies from moment to moment.
We are going through the big one.
The devil's anus.
I'm asking for safe passage through the anus.
I'm looking for Korg.
Who's asking? I know you're asking. Is there anyone else asking?
Slaves have armed themselves.
I don't like that word.
Sorry, the prisoners with jobs have armed themselves.
Hi.
Thought you didn't want to talk about it. Okay, I thought the world of you. At the end of the day, you're you and I'm me. And let's be honest, our paths diverged a long time ago. Hey, let's do Get Help.
What?
Get Help.
We are not doing Get Help.
Get help! Please help him!
Still hate it? Though I feel it won't make much of a difference. I know I betrayed you many times before, but this time it's truly nothing personal. Easier to let it burn.
I agree.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll always be the god of mischief, but you could be more. Good luck, Highness.
Do not let him leave this planet.
Open the doors.
Okay.
I hope that you're tougher than you know. Why?
Where are the guns on the ship?
Did the Grandmaster use it for orgies?
Yeah. Don't touch anything.
Jeez. Jeez.
Coming up on the devil's anus.
Hey man, we're about to jump on that ginormous spaceship. You wanna come?
Well, executioner?
I know where the sword is.
He's about to kill that woman.
Don't die. You know what I mean.
Like Batman.
You're still alive.
I love what you've done with the place. I told you you were worthy. You said the same thing to me.
You never knew him. Not at his best.
Believe me, I would love for someone else to rule, but it can't be you. You're just the worst. Father once told me that a wise king never seeks out war.
Big boy.
I expected more. I'm Odin's firstborn, the rightful heir, the savior of Asgard. Even a blind man could see it.
Now you remind me of Dad.
Awesome.
Everything's gonna be all right now.
What?
Nothing.
You wanted to know who I am?
What are you laughing about?
I'll get that sword, even if I have to kill every single one of them to do it.
Hey man, I'm Korg. This is me. We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here. Wanna come?
Your savior is
Oh
here!
yeah, you betcha. Look at him.
Everyone, on that ship now.
Good for him.
Welcome home. I saw you coming.
Of course you did.
I'm not a queen or a monster. I'm the goddess of death. What were you the god of again?
Are you Thor, the god of hammers? Is never your source of strength.
It's too late. She's already taken Asgard.
Asgard is not a place. Never was. Asgard is where our people stand. Those people need your help.
I'm not as strong as you.
No. You're stronger.
Very nice.
In the trailer, they had that shot, but they gave him 2 eyes to avoid spoilers. Yeah. Nice. Oof.
Hit it with a lightning blast.
I just hit her with the biggest lightning blast in the history of lightning. It did nothing. The longer Hela's on Asgard, the more powerful she grows.
So what do we do?
I'm not doing get help.
Asgard's not a place, it's a people.
This was never about stopping Ragnarok. This was about causing Ragnarok.
Bold move, brother. Even for me.
Go now!
For Asgard.
I mean, that's great, but he literally waited to the last minute and only to save himself.
Yeah, he jumped off the thing, you know, so trying.
I'm not really gonna encourage you over that.
You are reborn.
Hela, enough!
You can't defeat me.
No, I know, but he can.
I hate this prophecy.
So do I, but we have no choice. But we need to let him finish the job, otherwise...
Don't smash!
Big monster!
As long as the foundations are still strong, we can rebuild this place. Now those foundations are gone. Sorry.
You saved us from extinction. Asgard is not a place, it's a people.
It suits you.
Well, maybe you're not so bad after all, brother.
Maybe not.
You're here, I might even give you a hug.
The throne.
King of Asgard. My turn. I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Oh, Mick's dead. I accidentally stomped on him on
Aww.
the bridge. Oh, Mick, you're alive! He's alive, guys. What was your question again, bro?
Earth it is.
Do you really think it's a good idea to go back to Earth?
Yes, of course. The people of Earth love me. I'm very popular.
To bring me back to Earth?
Probably not, to be honest. I feel like everything's gonna work out fine.
What the hell is that?
Who's to say? All right, ready for the post credits?
Means you know.
Oh yeah.
This guy's just a hot mess.
I'm proud of you all. This revolution has been a huge success. Yay us. I've been a big part of it. Can't have a revolution without somebody to overthrow. So it's a tie.
Okay, just finished watching Thor Ragnarok. It was a very funny movie, I think. Overall, how'd you feel about it?
This movie was really enjoyable for me. I feel like with the Thor movies, they get better every single time. I thought it was very funny as well, especially, I forgot the actor who plays him, but the Grandmaster. Do you know what his name is? Yes, very funny. I know he's been in, obviously, a lot of other stuff, but I remember him for being peed on by Joey in Friends. I thought he was hilarious. Of course, the real star to me was Loki. He did not disappoint at all. I really loved the twists and turns of his personality, just constantly going back and forth between wanting to patch things up with his brother, do the right thing, and then self-preservation and kind of being that bad guy that just continuously does the wrong thing. I always enjoy his journey. He's witty, he's funny, so I really like his character. I was worried that he was only gonna be like in this movie just a little bit, but he was pretty consistent. Did not expect to see the Hulk. What in the world? I'm still a little confused as to how he made it on Sakaar. He was on the
Twin jet.
The jet and crashed, and just by coincidence, it's the exact same planet. Okay. All right. Well, it was interesting to see him thrown in there. I really enjoyed the character of the Valkyrie. I thought that she added balance to this movie. So I was really happy with her performance, her character. And then they had the character of their sister, her name, Hela. She kind of gives me Maleficent vibes, just on like her outfit and just the way that she is. You know, she was okay. When I first saw her, I was like, holy crap, like what's gonna happen with this chick? She was just okay. Her place as a villain didn't really hit home with me. That's all I have to say about her.
Yeah, I really like Hela personally. I think that she's a really good bad person, but I think probably both of our issues with her is that she's a very one-dimensional villain. She's just bad, you know. She has no desire to do anything other than to just conquer and destroy. So she's very one-dimensional, and I think we like a little bit more complexity, dynamic with our villains.
I would say that's pretty accurate. You know, she was the villain, and that's great. But at the same time, I don't exactly think that the focus was on her, as crazy as that sounds, because the entire movie on paper surrounds them trying to save Asgard, and she's trying to take it over / destroy it. I'm still a little unclear on that, what she wanted to do with it. I think it was more focused on the relationship between Loki and Thor. Heimdall, it made it. The first 30 minutes of the movie, I was like, you know, I wonder if they're gonna bring him back, because they did mention, like, we don't know where he is. And I honed in on that and really was hoping they were gonna bring him back, and they did. Him and Loki were probably my favorite characters. Heimdall, I feel like, is always such a badass, and he doesn't even have to necessarily do anything special. In this movie, he was just trying to help the citizens of Asgard to safety, basically. I thought it was a really decent movie. I don't know where it ranks as far as like the community reception. Like I said, the Thor movies have consistently gotten better for me. So really enjoyed it, maybe a tad more than Dark World. Visually, I think this was the best Thor movie. It was beautiful, especially the flashbacks to the scene with the battle with Hela the first time around. That was so pretty. I got 300 vibes. And I don't remember if this was done before or after 300, but that's what it made me think of. And I thought that it was very pretty. So visually, I think it's the best Thor movie.
With this one, we see a big change in Thor's character, just in terms of like he's so much funnier, he's witty, he's sarcastic. Especially if you go back and watch Thor Dark World, it was just very, very serious pretty much the entire time. Very small amounts of comedic relief, but not usually from him. So to see him be like super comedic, it was kind of, I don't want to say it was like polarizing, because most people enjoyed that, but a lot of like the people that liked that aspect of Thor in the original movies and in Dark World were kind of bummed that like, oh, another comedic character, we don't have enough of those in the MCU. It was kind of nice having like one character that was not like that. I personally really like kind of funny Thor. I think most people do, but I think that it's just interesting to think about that the change, I guess. Do they have a point? What do you think? Do you prefer kind of the funny Thor, or do you prefer the kind of classic Thor? Anyway.
I do prefer the funny Thor, and I feel like it was a symbol of him just being more comfortable with, I don't want to say his job, but it kind of is. Doesn't really rub me the wrong way at all, and it was pretty funny stuff.
I love the very beginning of the movie, where I feel like it was pretty fast paced. I feel like you have Thor looking for Odin. Loki's revealed to be kind of impersonating him. They have the funny little play at the beginning. I loved having Doctor Strange in this. They hint just at how much more powerful he is now, and he sort of floats in and he's just teleporting the God of Thunder just around against his will and stuff. I loved the whole scene on the cliff with Odin. It was one of those actual like emotional moments just for a brief minute in the movie. Hela's introduction, I remember seeing the hammer, her catching the hammer and then destroying it. And that like blew my mind, you know, because it's to showcase just how powerful she is right off the bat. I like the stuff on Sakaar. I think it was really built around the Thor and Hulk fight, which was a lot of fan service. It was a nod also to a comic series called Planet Hulk, where Hulk is on a desolate planet and fights in this sort of arena-like thing too. The line, he's a friend from work, was actually a child that suggested that line and made it into the movie. That's one of the more iconic, one of the funnier lines, so that was pretty cool. I love the whole devil's anus thing and then the final battle there on Asgard. I think that it was all just incredibly well done. I would say it's easily my favorite Thor movie.
I also like how they had Doctor Strange show up. One of my favorite things about the MCU so far is how a lot of these movies, well, really all of them, are kind of woven together. They have little bits and pieces that carry on into the next movie. I thought it was a really, really good movie. I liked it a lot.
The mid-credits scene where that ship flies up, it's very important. So make sure you remember that for the next movie. What would you rate Thor Ragnarok?
Oof. I think it deserves a 9.
9? Wow.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. Like I said, visually, it was very well done. I think a majority of the characters were just very likable. It was funny. I like that combination. It doesn't always work well. They don't always pull it off with the comedy, but also a serious storyline. I think that it's a fine line, and they did it really, really well. I don't feel like it was too much. And Loki, I've really become obsessed with him a little bit because he's so good. I love him a lot. So I love this movie. Yeah, really good.
I'd probably give this about an 8.5. I think this was really good. One of the highlights of MCU Phase 3 and the whole MCU, I would say. My real only gripe about it, and this just comes down to absolute nitpicking with a movie that's this good, is I felt like the middle sequence was just a little too slow in between. Like when he gets to Sakaar, you have the great fight, and then just kind of getting from Sakaar back to Asgard and that plan kind of implemented, kind of took a little longer than I would have liked. But again, that's just my minor nitpick.
For me, being at Sakaar I felt like it went on a little bit too long. And then the only other thing, small thing, but the way that they were portraying Hulk. I didn't notice it in any other movies with Hulk, but in this one, they portrayed him as being very childlike. So again, I don't know if that's just like how the character is, or because in this movie, we actually had a extended period of him being Hulk and having like conversation with him as much as you can with the Hulk. That would be my only nitpick, and that's a very small one, so I really liked it.
Yeah, Hulk is kind of just sort of like this big baby. He just sort of goes off and wants to, just Hulk smash, just wants to destroy stuff. So you're right, it's the only time we've ever seen like prolonged periods of time. They also gave him a lot of dialogue in this. My favorite scene in this was the part where Bruce Banner jumps out of the ship and just dies.
Obviously.
My gosh, that is so like, the way it was implemented with Mark Ruffalo is, you'll see, and he just dives out. So freaking funny. I love that part. When we watched it with Matt, I absolutely cracked up dying in that one too. I actually spoiled it for him too because he could see me anticipating it coming. Anyways, let us know what you think of Thor Ragnarok. Black Panther is next, so looking forward to that one. That's a big one. Comment down below letting us know what you think of Thor Ragnarok and what you think of our journey through the MCU so far. Thanks to today's sponsor. Make sure you support them. Supporting the sponsor helps supports the channel. Consider subscribing if you want to see more fun content like this. Consider joining my Patreon to get early access to select videos like this one. As always, we appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in Black Panther. Take care.